Hi, my name is Natalie Mullen. I'm the Global Studies major here at ASU. And when I graduate in the spring, I hope to start grad school in the fall here. And then once I graduate with my graduate degree, I want to work for a government agency. I took this class because I took a class on national security, terrorism, and intelligence, and I loved it. I thought it was super interesting. So I hope this is similar to that. Um, and to whether I think the war on terror is winnable, I don't necessarily think it's a war. It's obviously a really big conflict, but I think war is almost a mislabel for it. I think it'd be more almost of a pandemic because it's something the whole world is affected by. It's not just terrorism, the U.S. versus terrorism. It's not the French fighting terrorism. It's something that I think the whole world needs to really be looking at because the whole world is affected by it in one way or another. There's a few variables I think that make it a little bit more complicated. Fighting terrorism or winning it, beating it, but one example would be of how many splinter cells there are. There's Al Qaeda, the Taliban, Al Shabaab, ISIS, Boko Haram. They're located across so many different countries throughout the Middle East or Northern Africa. It would be hard to go and try and fight all of them in their countries. It would just be almost impossible. It would be so much manpower. We can weaken it, as we've seen with Al Qaeda since 9/11, taking out high-ranking officials in like the first and second periphery. But other than that, they'll always pretty much replace the leaders. So instead, kind of seeing their ideologies, why they're doing what they're doing, if there's anything that can be done to kind of stop that, would be a viable option, maybe a little bit more than sending so much manpower. But yeah, so I don't think it's necessarily ever going to be won. I think terrorism has been going on for a long time. So I think it's just something that can hopefully be weakened. And eventually they'll find a end for it.